Welcome back everybody to Race 2 Pro 2 AM League for the Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship. In first we've got Hammercat, second Rocky Rich, third Azeroth, MRC Legger in fourth, fifth we've got Connor, sixth we've got Jambo, seventh we've got Mr. Dre, in 8th we've got Wooders, in 9th we've got Wallamid, in 10th we've got Terrence 322, 11th GD Raffo, 12th Pilgrim Paddy, and then in 13th we've got Munguinho, and in last place Shell Shock. Just about to go lights out. Here's confirmation of the grid for you, just about to pop up. So here we go folks, just seconds away from the start of race 2. Revs are rising, brakes are on, and the lights have gone green. Off we go. So Hammercat in the front wheel drive Scirocco has been toasted by Azeroth, who's gone from 3rd to 1st. Second we've got Connor, again in a rear wheel drive car. Though as we get up to pace, these front wheel drive cars are quick. So currently in first Azeroth, second Connor, third Hammercat, Rocky Rich up to 4th, GD Raffo 5th, Dr. Dre 6th, Wooders 7th, Wallamid 10th, just jumping back, so 2 places made up for Shell Shock. It's all bunching up a little bit here. Let's have a look. So Jagger unfortunately had a bad start, which you automatically get. That looks a bit busy round that corner. Let's just, I can see some contact. We've got cars off. Let's have another look at that. So here we go, on board with Munguinho. He's, who was that? Let's go back. We'll rewind a little bit further. So Azeroth gets on the curbing, it slows his exit out of that corner. Everybody kind of comes back together. We're going to have this right-hander. There's 3. Just zoom in a little bit here. A little bit of a nudge from Dr. Dre. Is that Pilgrim Paddy who got collected there? Oh, just a bit messy. I'm pleased I'm not a steward. I'll let you guys make your own mind up on that one. But here we are, concentrating on the front now. So we've got Connor in first, Hammercat chasing him in the Scirocco. Third, Rocky Rich, Raffo in 4th, Wallamid in 5th, so it's gone from 10th to 5th. Pretty good going after that little incident. I think Munguinho, though, was dead last. Sent to the Shadow Realm, if not further. I don't know what realm is past that. But yeah, he's a long way back. So if you have a look now at the map, up on the top right, you can see he is miles away. Good driver though, Joe, so can he make it back through the pack? I wouldn't count him out, that is for sure. So the 650S, GD Raffo doing well. He's going to have the inside for this corner. Oh, a little bit of a nudge in front. So we've got TT, Scirocco, 650S. Wallamid in second now. Had a belter. So Wallamid up to second in the Audi TT. Can he make those front tyres last? Got Shell Shock as well, now up to 5th. Last looked at him, he was in 10th. Oh, was that a push? Was it not? Hard to tell there. Poor Rocky Rich recovering. Being off track. Jagger now making some places up. Hammercat. It was Jambo, sorry, it wasn't Pilgrim Paddy before, it was Jambo who was went off to the left and then came back after bouncing off a barrier onto the right. And here's Munguinho, DRC Mung, so currently in last place at 2:38 I think. My eyes are failing me, so it might have been a 2:36, but everybody else in the 2:18, so lost 20 seconds on that accident. It's a massive amount to lose at the start of a race, but can he make it back? Just having a look back through. Again, a real mix of cars in this league. The NSX, great car, used that last season. quite pointy on the front end, so you can get it turned into the corners. Can kill its front tyres if you push it too hard. Got Pilgrim Paddy doing well in 6th. Again, had a great race at Fuji. Shell Shock now, so Matt into 4th place. Actually really like this circuit in reverse, much prefer it to the other way round. Just seems to have a little bit more flow. GT Raffo proving that McLaren is great again. Wallamid though, he's hot on the heels now of Connor. So Connor's in the Corvette. The Corvette very quick in a straight line, loads of power, but that TT can just carry lots more speed through these medium and high speed corners. So this one here, so just looking back, see if he can get onto the back of him. Even though not really challenging the apex there much, but still not losing any time. This left-hander coming up, let's see. Closes under braking massively. Can he go in the inside? He's having a look. Can he get it done? Oh, they're side by side. That's the view you want to see. Come on, Team Michelin. That TT pulls like a train. No, a little bit of nudge, but yeah, it's fine. Rubbing is racing. Shoving is not allowed. Here we go, hard on the brakes for this banked left-hander hairpin. 3rd gear. Just looking back, so bit of a gap though behind these top kind of 5-6 people. So just having a look, Shell Shock right now behind GT Raffo. Just on board. So we've got NSX versus 650S McLaren. Shell Shock pushing this NSX hard. Oh, GT Raffo a little bit wide. Is it going to compromise him a little bit? He's holding that line though. You can see Shell Shock now gets on the power really early, taking a wider line. Now in the slipstream. Can he make this move for this next left-hander? GT Raffo not defending it though. I would have probably been over on the left. Let's have a look. Oh, hard on the brakes. NSX good on the brakes as well. Fair racing there, chaps. No point having an accident if there's no need this early into the race. Only 6 minutes in. So just on board with Raffo now, looking at Shell Shock. So Shell Shock from last place, from 14th place, now up to 3rd. And is he going to make the pass? Has he got Connor? He has. Shell Shock into 2nd. 2 places on the last part of that lap. Great driving there. Is Connor going to have a go back though? Quite evenly matched these two. We've got mid-rear versus front-rear drive, but definitely... Oh, and Raffo's through as well. So Raffo following Shell Shock. Wallamid in 1st place though in that TT. If he can keep that on the track, he's going to be very hard to pass. Those TTs, they're very, very quick, as you can see here. Is Terry going to throw it up the inside? He does. I don't think there was any contact, but it looks like Connor just ran a little bit wide there again, compromising his drive off that corner. So we've got Team Budweiser. Pilgrim Paddy as well. He wants to get in with the party. Party's happening at the front here, chaps. These set of bends taken correctly are fantastic. So much going on in this race. Who says reverse grids are boring? 2nd gear for Pilgrim through there, up to 3rd. He's trying to stay in the slipstream. He's definitely caught up, so Connor may be under a bit more pressure very soon. You can see some movement up front. So it looks like Wallamid's dropped the 2nd place there. So we're going to have a little look back to see what's happened, because obviously... So just on board. So yeah, Wallamid lost 2 places, so He lost first place and he's down to third. He's holding on to third at this moment in time. But he does have Terry now all over the back of him. So let's just go back. Just have a look. Oh, just having a look. So coming down the hill, this left-hander, it's a tricky one if you don't get your braking point. And he's gone wide. He's hit the grass and then he's off. That allows Shell Shock through. He's getting back up to speed, but we've now got Raffo with clean tyres in the slipstream. Which way is he going to go though? He's going to go to the inside, so yeah. So you can see he's a little bit wide there, Wallamid. So drops into third. Just needs to calm himself. Get focused again and back on it. Just having a look further back. Pilgrim Paddy in 6th, Wooders in 7th, Jambo recovering to 8th. 9th we've got Mr. Drace. Let's have a look. 10th Rocky Rich. 11th and Hammercat. So where is Mungino though? Where's Joe? So Joe's now in 12th place. So he's made 2 places up because he was dead last. So we've got 13th MRC Legger. 14th we've got Azeroth. He had such a good start. Just that one little incident put him onto the curbing and the outside grass, and unfortunately the Jaguar has gone backwards. Legger is in the TT, but these two pretty close together. Up front though, back to the front, we've got Shell Shock. So Matt, our American cousin, in 1st place. Not getting away from GT Raffo though in that 650S. 650 good on these corners. So is it Monster versus Halfords? I think it is. Wallamid holding 3rd place at this moment in time. Terence 322. Terry holding 4th. Pilgrim Paddy in 5th. Connor was in 1st, but losing out a little bit now. 6th place. Jambo in 7th, so again good recovery drive there. 8th Wooders, so we're now just over a third of the way into this race. So just coming to the start finish straight. So again, tyre strategies at play here. We've got a few people on different tyres. We've got racing super softs, we've got a mixture, racing soft on the front, racing super softs on the rear. So at this moment in time though, Shell Shock more comfortable on the racing softs with the NSX. It seems to be paying off. A 2:05.444, which is a pretty quick lap. So this particular track, it's not real unfortunately. I wish it was. It'd be fantastic. Another greatly created track by Polyphony or Polyphony, depending on how you pronounce it. So the length of the track is 3.6 miles. There are 17 turns. Obviously we're running it in reverse for this race. Brave there from Terry to run over that sausage curb. If you get that wrong just by an inch or two, it throws you out into the outside barrier. So just on board in the car itself with Terry in the TT, catching Pilgrim Paddy, all getting closer. Connor now in 6th. Jambo in 7th, though, not far away. That Scirocco now coming into its own. But is in the Aston. Again, another great livery in the quick fit car there. Mr. Dre 70. It's in the Subaru, holding its own as well. We've got Mungino though, we've got Joe up to 10th now. So getting to the serious end of the points. Again, long way to go in this season. So all not lost. Great to see him continue. Hammercat doing well as well. Rocky Rich just in front, but Hammercat in 12th. Azeroth catching him though. So we've got the Jag versus the Scirocco. Just behind that we've got MRC Leggett in the TT. Again, nice livery on that one. Up the hill, believe it or not, that's a 20-degree incline. Mr. Dre demonstrating the four-wheel drive prowess of that Subaru off-road. Bit of a corner cut there, but all legal, all you get a penalty for it, you know about it. Here we go, this difficult left-hander down a hill. It's so very different, this track, to the other way round. It's bizarre. It is amazing being able to run these tracks in reverse, but this is definitely, in my opinion, the better way. So I hope you didn't mind the video at the start. Obviously, quite difficult camera-wise because the camera is stuck on top of the TV. So unless I look up and trying to remember everybody's names is not my forte unless you're wearing a sticker. So we've got our first pit stop. So Wallamid into the pits in the TT. We've got Terry's followed him in as well. So a race in the pits. So Team Michelin, Wallamid. Come on, Team Michelin. He's out. Sounds like a raspberry fart coming out the back end of an Audi TT. Not the best sounding car, that's for sure. But it's quick, and that's all that really counts. So Shell Shock not pitted yet, but those tyres, being on the racing softs, look absolutely fine. He could go really all the way to the end, so let's see. GT Raffo in 2nd, Pilgrim Paddy in 3rd, Wallamid out in 4th, Terry in 5th, Connor in 6th, Jambo in 7th, 8th place is Wooders. So kind of the front 8 now, even with pit stops, pretty much holding position. So I'll have to see, is somebody going to make a mistake? It's an easy circuit to get wrong. These high speed S's. Good line through there for Shell Shock. Pilgrim Paddy just a little bit away from the apex. This circuit does reward really precise driving. So you've got to try and not overdrive it. These corners, this is where the TT, if you let it do its thing, really can make a difference. Carries a lot of corner speed. Just need to come off the power and let that front end rotate through the corner, then on the power. So Wallamid in 3rd, Shell Shock, Pilgrim Paddy 1st and 2nd. Just having a look back though, Terry's after him. Got GT Raffo a little bit further back, Jambo in 5th. So these pit stops now with people just starting to pit. So we've got Shell Shock in. Shell Shock's in the pits. Got Pilgrim Paddy in the pits, so 1st and 2nd. So are these guys going to get them on the pit straight? Are we going to see some changes? So we've got another one in the pits. You can just see though, they're coming out of the pits. So Shell Shock still in 1st. But we've got Terry now in 2nd. Because he pitted early, he's gone for the undercut and it seemed to have worked for him. Wallamid in 3rd. And we've got Maggiore up to 7th now. He's on racing mediums on the front as well, and super softs on the back. Bit of an unusual one. See if that works. Might get him all the way to the end of the race without pitting though. So certainly might have been in a stronger position had that collision not happened on lap 1. Shell Shock though looking quite comfortable. Saying that now, he's got 2 TTs after him. The titties are coming. Watch out, Matt. We're just going to have a look back at the pit stop. Just want to see what tyres he swaps onto. So didn't feel comfortable enough to do a no-stopper. Pilgrim Paddy, is he in as well? Yeah, so that's when the front 2 came in. This is where we saw a bit of a change. We've got the 2 TTs, so we've got Terry and Wallamid. Let's have a look. You can see there just on the right hand side, Shell Shock coming back out. He was ghosted originally. He's got a good gap though, hasn't he? Really, it's Pilgrim Paddy. Unfortunately, just wasn't close enough into the pits to get out before the 2 TTs. So that's these 2 people gained position. So we've got track position now. Can they hold it for the rest of the race? Bearing in mind, Pilgrim will be on a fresher, although 1 lap, a fresher set of tyres, and the NSX does wear them more evenly than the TT. TT, very little wear on the rear. All the pain goes to the front wheels on these cars. Hard on the brakes for this banked, is it a chicane, is it a horseshoe? I don't know what you'd call that. It's a great corner though. Up the hill. So just about to hit sector 2, there we go. So much. Terry on a flying lap here, 6. You know, over half a second up on his fastest time so far. Wallamid holding on though, not far away. Oh, Wallamid with a little bit of a rear end slide there. Unusual to get that on the TT unless you're on the dirt. Just looking Wallamid, so they're quite evenly spaced at the minute. So Matt, Shell Shock out front, 2nd Terry, 3rd Wallamid, 4th Pilgrim Paddy. So let's hope for some more action at the front a little bit later on. Jambo in 5th now, so done well on fresh rubber. Racing super softs. Connor under some pressure from... He's under pressure from Joe Maggiore. Let's have a look. Joe just trying to get round the outside there for this right-hander. He does, but then Connor's got the left-hander. Joe lets him have it. Here we go. So around this really tricky little left-right onto the start-finish straight. Oh, Joe pushing that car hard. Picks up a little bit of grass. This is where the TT, though, kind of becomes mighty. Connor taking a tight line through that corner. It's left him vulnerable on the exit, though, picking up a bit of dirt. Joe's right on him. Looking back at the TT. Again, Team Michelin. Oh, and Joe just gets on the power a little bit too soon, puts him wide. He's going to have to do all that work again. Connor doing well, defending so well. Joe just needs to stick with him. He'll get there. I know his tyres aren't as healthy. So on board now. Sounds like a hairdryer, but it does. It blows hard. I don't know what you want to take out of that one. Probably get wrong for that. Never mind. Down through this section. So just let... Oh, and Joe takes too much. I've mentioned it before. You ride that sausage curb, you are playing with danger. Sometimes you can straddle it. Sometimes if you're just a centimetre off, an inch, it's gonna kick you out just like that did. So he's lost another place, unfortunately. So just looking further back, Wood is in 10th, Rocky Rich in 11th, Azeroth in 12th, Lega in 13th, and we've got Hammercat now in 14th. Lovely liveries on all of these cars. So Shell Shock still in first, Terry in second, Wallamid in third. Wallamid having a great race this second race. Are these two going to swap places? Let's have a look. We've got Scirocco versus TT. Scirocco's don't panic, the answer is number 42. I have no idea what that means, but at least we got to read it. So yeah, Hammercat's taking 13th position, so Lega now in 14th. Hard on the brakes for this corner. He's got to still be on the original tyres. So Lega, you're still on original tyres, so racing soft front and super soft rear. Let's just have a look back up front. Here's Shell Shock. He looks quite comfortable here. Lots of paint missing off the front end of that car though. Or it could be the livery itself. Terry's still in second, Wallamid in third, Pilgrim Paddy in fourth, Jambo in fifth, Connor in sixth, GD Raffo in seventh. So Raffo in this second stint not doing quite as well. Pit stops kind of cost him. So the 650, it'd be good to see him making McLaren great again. This is where the TT starts to kick in. Third gear, fourth gear, fifth. Up the 20-degree bank, right-hander. It's almost cambered a little bit, so it is a great corner, high-speed corner. Through this double left-hander. Tricky corner this one to get right, whether you take it in third gear or fourth. So Wallamid down into third to get the drive out of it. Riding that white curb, cutting on the left here. A little bit of blended power for this right-hander. You go full power, you quite often just go wide and then hard on the brakes. Third gear, yeah, on the power. You can stamp the power quite early in that corner as well, and it kind of whips the car around it. Everybody doing well so far. Down through this section, it's fabulous. Really, really great section. Terry's maybe gone a little bit wide, and Wallamid catches right up to the back of him. Look at that. One little mistake, and it costs you massively. So looking back from Terry now. Can Terry hold Wallamid? Oh, it's so close under brake. Well done, chaps, for not hitting each other, because that was close. That was going to be a TT sandwich, I think. Wallamid looks racy under braking. Definitely got more confidence on those brakes. Is he going to go for the inside? He is. It might, though. It's a difficult one to kind of choose this corner. I think, given the choice, I'd always go for the outside. Is he going to make it round? He is. Terry has to let him have the corner, really. Good overtake that, Wallamid. Great to see. Good racing from you, Terry, giving him space. Time now to catch back up and have another go. Pilgrim Paddy in fourth. Jambo after that initial lap one, now in fifth. Sixth is GD Raffo. Seventh, we've got Connor. Eighth, we've got Mungino, so recovering again. I think those front tyres though are looking pretty worn. Dr. Dre in 9th, or Mr. Dre I should say. Wooders right behind him though, so the Aston's starting to come on song, on board. Much nicer sounding car to the TT. Looking back from Mr. Dre's car from the Subaru. Lovely looking circuit. So on, yes. Mr. Dre a bit slow through that left-hander. That allowed Wooders to have a cheeky look. Let's have a look further back. So we've got Rocky Rich in the Audi TT, Team Quick Fit, 12th MRC legger. So he's up from back. So him and Hammercat are having a hell of a battle. Is he going to go the right? Is he? It's down the hill though. Left hand and then a right. Perfect opportunity coming up though. Can he get it round this corner and get good drive out? Or a dive for the inside. Drops back a little bit though. Much better line though through there. Third gear. You can just see Hammercat now in the slipstream, but he's choosing to try and go left. Oh, little nudge. Oh, stays position though. Well done, chaps. Oh, gets a little bit of these two having a hell of a battle here at the back. Some good close action going on. Can't see Azeroth. Let's have a look. So Azeroth a little way back. These two, though, having a great battle. So can Hammercat get the overtake done along here? Some good racing action. So we're coming up to the end of the race. Only a minute to go. 1 minute. So these two going hammer and tongs. Again, good drive in there. These two having a great race. Very respectful. Rocky Rich in 11th. Wooders in 10th. Rocky Rich a bit too far away unless Wooders has a bit of an accident. Mr. Dre though in front. Here's some action though. Got Mungino. He's got Connor. Excuse the cough. Yeah, that TT's just quick through that section though, isn't it? Just in front though, GD Raffo. Definitely Mungino. Joe's battling with GD Raffo and Shell Shock. So far though, Shell Shock having a bit of the luck. Poor Joe, he doesn't seem to get the luck very often. Racing with him last season. So up front, Shell Shock. Second, Wallamid now on the last lap. Got Terry, Jambo, so they've all. So the first across the line in 5th place is Pilgrim Paddy. 6th. I don't know. Is it going to be? Yeah, it's going to be Raffo. 7th, we've got Mungino, DRC Mung, Joe. 8th, we've got Connor. 9th, we've got Mr. Dre, well done, in the Subaru. Wooders in the Aston in 10th. Coming up now, we've got Rocky Rich, so he's going to be 11th. There we go. And we've got Hammercat now in 12th, so he had a great battle. These two were having a great battle. MRC Lega and Hammercat. Oh, he's gone very wide, very, very, very deep. If only Lega had been there, that would have been a close finish, wouldn't it? So Hammercat in 12th. Close behind, but we've got Azeroth just drifting it wide. Fortunately collecting the barrier. Yeah, well done, chaps. So we're going to flick to the front here. So Azeroth, let's have a look. So where's Shell Shock? How close are these guys? So it's still a bit of a gap. So unless Shell Shock makes a mistake, it looks like first is his. Wallamid still in second. Great race. You know, he's down to 10th on lap 1. So well done, Wallamid. Shell Shock just paying tribute to his pit crew. Wallamid in second. Got Terry right behind him in 4th. And then, sorry, in 3rd. And Jambo in 4th. Can't count today. Anyway, thanks for watching, chaps. Obviously, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Next week, Tokyo in the wet. Get in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. See you next time.